Hello, Kiss Army. I'm Pasquale Vari, and welcome to Let Me Know a Short Kiss. I was given a Kiss vinyl tag challenge from Xander of Kiss Army Things. The challenge is simple. We are given 10 prompts or categories to fill in using our Kiss records from our collection. Now, these prompts, in my opinion, are open to interpretation because I want to try to show some really cool stuff. So let's get started. Number one, back to the Stone Age. Show the oldest pressing in your Kiss record collection. Now, this album isn't necessarily the oldest pressing in my collection, but it's a pressing of the following. This is the Wicked Lester demo sessions. So on this album, you have on side A, Sweet Ophelia, Keep Me Waiting, Ladies in Waiting, She, Too Many Days, In the Darkness, When the Bell Rings, Some Other Guy, and We Want to Shout It Out Loud. And on side B, Deuce, Cold Gin, Strutter, Watching You, Black Diamond, Freely demos, I Got the Touch, and Rock or Be Rocked. Awesome, awesome record. Number two, this is your last chance. Show the latest, most recent addition to your collection. This is funny because just over the weekend, I went to a geek toy collection expo in Ottawa for my birthday. And it's usually, comic book, hero, action figures, toys, games, and things like that. But I go there every year, and I always find Kiss stuff. And this year, I found the original pressing of Crazy Nights. What's cool about this is that it has the lyric sheet inside, plus this awesome photo of the band. And what's really cool, it really bought me for this one, it's the promo for the video release of the 1987 Kiss Exposed. I paid this album $40 Canadian, which is basically nothing US. In my opinion, this alone is worth the price I paid for this album. Number three, I Feel So Good, I'm So Alive. Show a copy of any Kiss live album. A tough one because obviously there's a lot of Kiss live albums out there, and I don't want to choose something from the catalog. Instead, I chose this, the Kiss Cruise 10 live album. And what's cool about this, the cover is felt. And check out the gatefold. How cool is that? This is from the November 1st, 2021 show. It includes Psycho Circus, Let Me Go Rock and Roll, All the Way, Say Yeah, War Machine, Black Diamond, Take It Off, a fantastic set list. Number four, Journey of a Thousand Years. Show the most beat up Kiss record you own. All right, so, people know the story already. When I was a kid, I was collecting Kiss stuff. And then I sort of checked out in the 80s, got rid of all my collection. And when I got back into Kiss in 89, my goal was to get back my Kiss collection. And I never stopped since. But one of the things I really wanted to get back, first and foremost, were the original albums. And one of them, which was really difficult to find at the time, was Kiss, the Originals. And I got this for, I don't know, $5 back in the 80s. And it's definitely the most beat up album that I own. And I think, like, you look at the sides here, it's all crumpled up. I mean, the albums are playable, but you could tell how old this is by the sleeves. Like, I don't know if you could see it through the camera here, but it's pretty old. But what I wanted to do is sort of give this album value by trying to find the inserts. Now, this album didn't come with the inserts, so I ended up buying them separately on eBay at the time. So I added these Kiss cards, the booklet that goes with this album as well. And I believe it came with a Kiss Army patch, which I couldn't find, and I can't find to this day, at least not at a good price. So very beat up album, playable, but beat up. But you know what? At least this is part of my collection. Number five, Under the Rose. Show your copy of Music from the Elder. Xander, for this one, I Hate You, You SOB. I had to choose the half-speed remaster translucent vinyl, and this is from Germany. Now, this is going to hurt. I never opened this, I'm going to open this right now because I want to show you what's inside. Xander, I hate you. This hurts, man. This hurts. But if we're going to show it for the video, might as well show it for the video. Look at this. I'm opening it. This is killing me. Killing me. But if you're going to buy an album, you might as well open it and play it, right? So this is the first time I'm actually seeing this open. So obviously the gatefold, very nice with the lyrics and everything. The album. And what is oh, look at that. Oh man, that is a beauty. Forget what I said, Xander. Thank you for making me open this. Right after this video, I'm giving this album a listen. Number 6, I'm a 2000 man. Show a Kiss vinyl pressed after the year 2000. The one I came up with was the following. Car Jam 21, released in 2021. This is an awesome record. Side 1 includes Eyes of Love, Love Her All I Can. Side 2, Can I Feel It, and Snowblind. All right, so check this out. This is the inner cover, and the notes, like you see on a live, and the album, it's just a standard black album with this really cool poster of Eric Carr. You want something modern? You want something 2000? Definitely Car Jam 21. Number 7, I Believe in Me. Show your favorite pressing of the 1978 solo albums. Well, I couldn't choose just one solo album, so I decided to go with this incredible box set of all 4 solo albums. Check out this amazing box that it came with. And this, at the time, I think I paid it $150 US, and now pretty much, I think, unaffordable. So you have the 4 solo albums, complete with the insert and the poster. Now, what's cool for me with these posters is that the US posters have this at the end to connect the 4 posters together. The Canadian edition doesn't have that. It's straight cut. This and this doesn't exist on the Canadian version of the solo album posters. And each of these albums has a poster that comes with it. So for me, it was really cool having this edition of the posters on the solo albums. So obviously the set comes with the 4 albums, and these are in perfect condition. Okay. It also comes with this for your record player. And it comes with a 12 by 12 poster of each of the band members. Now, this is one heck of a box set. Number 8, the cheapest stuff is all I need. What was the best deal you ever got on a Kiss record? Now, the best deal I've ever gotten on a Kiss record was for this Dress to Kill 45th anniversary color vinyl from Kiss Online. Full price for this, don't get me wrong, but it was a great deal because I believe, if I remember, this was pre-ordered in 2019 and released in 2020 during the pandemic. And I believe there was like 500 copies made of this and only 200 shipped. So not everybody who ordered this got it, right? And what ends up happening is you go on eBay and the price completely skyrocketed on this. If I were to basically sell this, I'd be able to pay my mortgage. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But I've seen this at close to $800 US. Now, in Canadian dollars, that's close to $1,000. Imagine $1,000 for this record. I paid it what? 70 Canadian in total in 2019 and up to about 800 now. Definitely the best deal I've ever gotten. Number 9, they took a flight into Tokyo, show a Japanese pressing of a Kiss album. Here's the interesting thing. I mentioned earlier on that my worst shape album was the originals. I found this Japanese version of the originals in a record store here in Montreal for what? I paid it 150 bucks Canadian, which was nothing. The only thing, it was missing the obi for this. But check this out. This is how it opens, right? And for you collectors out there, this is the VIP 5501. That means something to people. I have no idea. So what was cool about this is that I tried to get the inserts for the original album years ago, back in the 80s. Check this out. The inserts for the originals, the Japanese edition, right? Right, very, very cool. And check this out. Check this out. This came complete. It is the only complete set I have of the originals. The cards, the booklet, something I've been looking for. Here's something I was looking for a very long time. It's a little Kiss sticker. It's coming out, it came out here, but the Kiss sticker. And it has, I guess it's the original's lyric sheet or whatever it is that also came with it that you can't find anywhere else. So very, very cool. This was definitely a holy grail item for me. And finally, number 10, I Was Made for Loving You. Show your favorite Kiss record. Come on, that's a tough one, right? It's like asking you, who's your favorite child? And, my favorite Kiss records change depending on my mood. But I got to say, one of the albums that means the most to me is this one right here, Masters of Your Soul. This is limited to 500. This is number 70, 2 red LPs, vinyls. The great thing about this is that this was recorded at the Montreal Forum, August 6th, 1979. This, my friends, was the very first concert that I ever attended. The very first Kiss concert that I ever attended. I was looking for this album for years, having a souvenir of that concert for years. And I found this baby. How does it sound, you ask? To be honest, not great. When you first put it on, you hear the audience, it's like, oh my God, they're so clear. It's going to sound amazing. But obviously, this is a audience recording. And when you hear the band playing, they sound far and they pretty much sound underwater. I don't care. Listen to this album, as bad as it sounds, it's cool because I was there. I'm listening to this album, and somewhere on this album, I'm cheering the band. I'm cheering and screaming. That 10-year-old kid is jumping up and down, seeing their heroes for the very first time live. My God, I was there. So this means so much to me. So this is, look at this, man. Look at the gatefold on this one. That's something or what? Beautiful. The album is red. So, you have Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, of course, Ace Frehley, and Gene Simmons. How cool is that? By far, one of my favorite albums. So that's it. Thank you for listening, Kiss Army. And like Xander, I would like to extend this challenge to my fellow podcasters from Podcast Rock City. Joe, they call you a homer on the show because you collect everything. Well, let's see your vinyl collection by matching them up with the following 10 prompts or categories used in this episode. Let's see what you got, dude. Talk soon, Kiss Army.